Hello friends, welcome to hashtag August History. It is our monthly collage collaboration, and there is so much history in the month of August, as you could imagine, and that's why I chose that hashtag. This is an open collaboration. If you would like to join in, it's not too late, you can do that. Just use the hashtag, and then also let me know that you've uploaded a video so that I don't miss it. I don't want to miss anybody's video. I'd love to add you to my description box so people can come, find everybody's video in one place, and yeah, it just works out nice that way. I really wasn't sure what I was going to share about August, so today I went and did some research, and I settled in on two things that I wanted to share with you. And one is that August was named after Augustus Caesar. And I have some facts that I'll share about him, but not right now. But he will be part of our collage today. And the other thing about August is that The Wizard of Oz was copyrighted in the month of August. So, we're going to create a collage with these two themes, and let's jump in and see how it turns out. As I mentioned before, August was named after Augustus Caesar. The month of August originated with the Roman calendar. Augustus Caesar was the first Roman emperor. He reigned from 27 BC until his death in AD 14. His real name was Octavius, and he was born into a wealthy family. Also, his great uncle was Julius Caesar, and Julius Caesar actually adopted him. He was named in Julius Caesar's will and was his heir. He inherited his entire estate and also the loyalty of the people that followed Julius Caesar. He made peace with many empires, and he also helped to reform the Roman system of taxation. He developed networks of roads with an official courier system. He also started an official police and firefighting services. Also during his reign, he rebuilt much of Rome. He died at the age of 75, most likely from natural causes. However, it's rumored that his wife Livia poisoned him. He was succeeded by his adopted son Tiberius, who was Livia's son, which is probably why they suspect that she killed him. The torn pages that I added that are white, that's actually script on there. They kind of look like clouds, but it's actually just torn paper with cursive handwriting. I went to a special place not too long ago, and they had statues there, and I took my nice camera and I took some pictures of the statues. So the greenery that you see in the corners, that's all from some pictures that I took that I then printed out. And also that picture that I'm putting on right now, that is another photograph that I took. Now the one of Octavius, that is not from a photo that I took, but all the other statue pictures are from photos that I took. While I was taking a look at things that had happened in history during the month of August, I came across the fact that The Wizard of Oz had been copyrighted in the month of August. Now, there's been several copyrights and styles and whatnot, so I'm not sure exactly if it was the original, which I don't actually think was ever truly copyrighted, or if it was the ones that came after that. I don't know exactly, but one of them was copyrighted in the month of August. So when I was kind of looking at the images, and they were so old-fashioned, and then I was looking at this stuff about Augustus, and then I had remembered I had taken those pictures with the statues, and it just started to formulate in my brain, and I was like, you know what, I think I could make a pretty cool collage with these items. So that's how I ended up getting to this place and using Augustus and Wizard of Oz, and you wouldn't think that you'd put those two things together, but I don't know, I just felt like my brain could make it work like in an interesting way, and it just, I don't know, it just kind of came together for me, and I do think it's kind of interesting. So I'll give you a little bit of history about the Wizard of Oz. It was originally called The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, and it is an American publication. It was written by L. Frank Baum, and the illustrations were by W.W. Denslow. And it was originally published in May of 1900. So the copyright of one of these is August, but the original publication was May 1900. There have been several reprints since that time, and most of those reprints actually are under the title The Wizard of Oz, so they've dropped the word wonderful. In 1902, there was a musical adaptation, and the film that we all know and love came out in 1939. I was able to find more information about the copyright. So the gentleman that wrote the book gave it to his sister, and then fast forward a little bit, and then I found out some information that the public saw the book for the very first time at a book fair at the Palmer House in Chicago on July 5th through the 20th. And then it stated that the copyright was registered on August 1st. All right, friends, while we're here chatting, I figured I'd get you caught up on a few things. One is, I want to apologize if I have seemed a little bit absent on my socials. I've been working a lot more hours than I had anticipated. We are short on employees, and so I'm having to cover for that, plus do, some of the other stuff that comes with the job. So I have not had the normal amount of time that I usually have to, create, and also to, watch other videos. So when I can, I've been trying to play catch up on that. So I apologize for that, but that's part of life. Sometimes life gets busy and we just can't do it all. So I just wanted to mention that. The other thing I wanted to mention was the September hashtag for our open collage collaboration. So I went to go Google September and just see what popped up. And believe it or not, the first thing that popped up was a song by Earth, Wind, and Fire, and it was called September. But the words Earth, Wind, and Fire it was like boom. I didn't look any further. I was like, that's it, Earth, Wind, and Fire. And so that's going to be our hashtag. You can be literal with this. You can be emotional with this. Remember, I got the idea of it from a band called Earth, Wind, and Fire, a musical group. You could do something based on that. So please keep your mind open to all of the possibilities with this hashtag, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what everybody comes up with, because it could be fun, it could be powerful, it could be colorful. There's just so much that can be done with it, and I'm kind of excited about it. September does have 30 days, so let's stick with our tradition and post on September 30th. That is a Thursday. You can post any time of the day that you would like. And so there it is. There's our hashtag for next month. Okay, my friends, let me move everything out of the way. I think this collage is done. Here we go. You can see it without any background. And I absolutely love the way the old statues came together with the Wizard of Oz. And it's like Augustus is pointing to the wonderful Wizard of Oz, And then over here we have the Emerald City. And then I put this guy sitting up here, which is funny. And then the Scarecrow is sitting on Augustus' shoulders. And then Dorothy, she is standing on where one of these ladies, there was a whole column, like a whole row of them. And so she's standing on one of those and she's just looking up at him. And then here are the flying monkeys and they're tying the lion down. And this guy, the Tin Man, he's either talking to this statue or looking up and talking to this monkey. And I added a little tiny flying monkey over here. So I think it turned out great. I need to trim the axe and I need to trim the hat right there that are kind of coming off of the ends. But I think this turned out great. I'm really happy with it. I hope that you enjoyed #AugustHistory. Thanks for watching. See you soon.